Today, I'm hitting up 5 spots in Danang. I only have $5 to spend. Can I eat all day without breaking the bank? Let's find out. So guys, here we go. You guys know I'm not normally a breakfast person, but for this challenge, I'm gonna do at least 3 meals and a snack. This is the first place that we're gonna come to today, one of my go-to spots, Palette. And if you guys know, you can probably guess what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. Xin chào. 1 bonnet, 1 egg, and bread.
Okay.
Come on. So they know my order here by heart, but I switched it up on them a little bit. So we should be all good. Like I said, this is a great place. They have all kinds of food here. I have only got 2 dishes here. I was gonna say 1, but the very first time I ever found bonnet was here. And a little bit of you guys that don't know what bonnet is, it's basically the version of Vietnam steak and eggs. And I have had, I think, those noodles right there. It's a great, great dish. It's actually my go-to dish here in Vietnam when I can't find anything. So we are going to have bonnet for our first meal of the day, which we call breakfast. There we go. There is our baguette. And this is the world famous bonnet. This is what I call Vietnam's version of steak and eggs. 40,000 guys, so right about $1.50 for this. Let me know if you guys would eat this for $1.50. That blade is hot. It almost scorched my arm right there. That's how hot it is. It comes on this sizzling platter. Like I said, it's sliced beef. It comes with an egg, and it comes with this awesome banh mi bread. So this is unbeatable. Most people in Vietnam, they eat this for breakfast. I usually eat this for dinner because it's pretty good. But since we're doing the $5 challenge today, I figured why not start the day? The most important meal of the day is what they call it. So I realized, guys, on camera, the lighting wasn't that good. So I wanted to move you guys in here so that you guys can see everything here. It's worth seeing it in full light. So that is the view of it in this light. I do like eating outside, but I understand you guys are the viewers and you guys need to see how amazing this bonnet is. So here's a little bonus tip from Will Travels. If you guys like your egg a little more cooked, all you do is you just take it like this and you flip it over on this hot skillet and it will continue to cook a little longer. So there we go. That nice looking bonnet is now not as nice looking, but it still tastes as great as it looks. So guys, in my opinion, there's a proper way to eat bonnet, and I'm gonna show you at least Will Travel's version of how to properly eat a bonnet. So the first thing you need to do is you need to break this bread. You get a nice piece, maybe too big of a piece, but what I like to do is I like to break this. You guys can hear that bread, right? Crispy. And I like to get a little bit of this egg, and here's a little cheating method. I like to dip it in this sauce a little bit right there, just so it gets a little extra flavor. And then I just pop this in here almost like a breakfast steak sandwich. Look at that. Oh yeah. And then, now the moment of truth, right guys? Here we go. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision or even taste-o-vision. Here we go. Tastes the same every time. And that's a good thing, especially when stuff is good. When stuff tastes good, you never want it to taste any different. You know the taste of good food whenever you try it. And that's what I like about this place. Every time I come, whether it's 10 o'clock at night, whether it's 9 o'clock in the morning like it is now, the food tastes the same. And I think it's the same cook, or at least the same 2 cooks. This is a mom and pop spot. I'll try to show you them in just a second. And they know my order. I never have a menu here. If you guys notice out there, they don't ever bring me a menu. It's kind of like that throughout Danang. That's what I like. I'm a very picky eater, and when I find stuff that's good, I stick to it. So every time I come down here, they know my order. They just ask me, do you want 1 egg or do you want 2 eggs? So very simple to order here. Very good, very cheap. Love it. So guys, we're heading to lunch, and it's just a little distance from my apartment, which is great because it's not too far of a walk. And this is a traditional go-to dish here in Vietnam. We have about $3.45 left on our $5 budget challenge. Any of you planning a trip to Danang in the next 60 days? Well, don't hesitate to book a 30-minute video consultation with me to settle in smoothly. During this call, I'll provide personalized advice and answer any of the questions you have about traveling or living in Danang. So don't hesitate, the link is in the description below. And I'm sure many of you guys know it. It's called a banh mi. And this is our favorite banh mi spot right here. I guess he's taking a nap. Let's try to... Xin chào. Can I get a banh mi, no pate, with fried egg?
Yes.
So what we're gonna get, I pass on the pate, guys. I'm not a pate guy. I've never had this. This is gonna be the pork. We're gonna try this. Normally they have this different type of pork. I'm gonna get the chicken, like the shredded chicken, the egg, and the mayo. We're gonna get that. So guys, we have about $2.45 left, and we still have a dinner and a snack left. So let me know in the comments, do you think this banh mi and our breakfast of the bonnet is gonna make it, or is it gonna break it on this budget? And what we're gonna do is we're going to show you a really cool spot where I like to eat my banh mi sandwich. And now we have a beachfront view with our banh mi sandwich. So how awesome is that? $1 lunch and $1 million view. And there you go, look at that. That is a half of a banh mi. We have the other half in here. And then you have an amazing view. Look at this. How can you go wrong when you have a 90-cent banh mi, basically? Banh mi. I don't think I've ever had a banh mi until I came to the country of Vietnam. Now, I know that they're popular all throughout the world. And I even remember back in the USA, they had a lot of Vietnamese restaurants and banh mi places. But they were always expensive. They were like $6, $7 even back then. And I just never tried one. I didn't really understand the fascination. I always knew that people talk about pate, like duck liver in it. So I always passed on it. But since I've been here in Vietnam, 1 month when we first got here, I had a banh mi almost every single day. And what we did is we just kind of sat down here at the beach, me and Fluffy, and basically we just ate a banh mi for every single day. So guys, if you guys are into saving money while traveling, hit that subscribe button. I break down the real costs, the hidden gems, and how to travel smarter and cheaper. So hit that subscribe button, don't forget. And here we go, guys. This is one of my favorite top cafes in all of Danang. It is called Cafe Pha Linh. For you guys that don't know this place or want to come here, this is the name. The address is right there. I will pop it up as well. They serve juices, they serve teas, they serve also other sweet drinks. And they also are known, at least to us and me and my girlfriend and everyone else, for these sweet potato fries. So these are awesome. And I'm not a fan of sweet potato fries at all, but I did have these, which they deep fry them right here and make them fresh. Let me see if there's a seat out here. And, oops, sorry. And I love these sweet potato fries. I don't know why, because like in the past, like I mentioned, I've ate sweet potato fries before, and I never was a fan of them. So, this is the one place that I can tolerate sweet potato fries. And what I really like about this place is it has it inside technically. This is the inside seating area. They do have fans to keep you cool. They have Wi-Fi. That is the owner over there, and his wife also works here. Very, very nice people. Great service. Can't say enough about them. We've been coming here for over a year, and we enjoy this place. So we will wait a second. We might have a surprise visitor pop up on us. So we're gonna hang out here for a minute, and then we're gonna place the order, and I'm gonna show you what I can get here. So what's very interesting, this is kind of the complimentary tea. It's called jasmine tea, or at least I believe it's called jasmine tea. When Fluffy's here, she always makes fun of me because I tell her the taste of this tea tastes exactly like expensive hotel showers, shampoo smells. So we'll try it again just to confirm my belief. Yep, it tastes exactly like expensive hotel shampoo smells. That's exactly how this tea tastes. I don't know how else to explain it, but if you guys ever go to the nicer hotels and they give you the soap or the bath gel, I think that's what it's called, the bath gel, and it smells very florally and nice, that's exactly how this tea tastes. That's the best way I can explain it. Speaking of our buddy, look at this guy. Ever since he rented this scooter, he thinks he's a biker now. He's just missing the biker Harley jacket and the chaps. But I think he's thinking he's a pro now. He's got the mask, he's got the helmet, and the burnt orange scooter. So he used to be known as Discount Dale, but now his name's Upscale Dale. But if he keeps riding that scooter, he'll be known as Biker Dale. There we go. That is the sweet potato fries. I didn't even know that they had a larger size, but that's what they have right there. So me and Fluffy usually get the smaller order, but these apparently are 30,000. So they are a larger order, and we're gonna try to get the sauce with them because I really think that the sauce really makes this stuff. But these are awesome right here. Look at that. So guys, let me tell you guys, break down what I got. I got this watermelon juice right here. It's awesome. I either get the watermelon or I get the pineapple. This is 20,000. So let's add that, deduct that from our budget. And we got a large order of the sweet potato fries. I didn't even know that they made a large order. When me and Fluffy get this, we always get the small, but apparently they have a large order. And this is 30,000. Me and Delsky will split this. So let's subtract 15,000 because this whole plate is 30. I'll pay half. So that's 15,000 and 20,000. So let's knock off 35,000 left on that budget. And that's what we're left with. We're left with 35,000 VND for the rest of the day. And we still have dinner. So the big question is, with 35,000 left and we still need dinner, are we gonna make it? Let's see. I'm telling you, not a fan of sweet potatoes at all, but for some reason I can eat these. They're great, especially if you dip them into this sauce. The sauce kind of makes it. They taste just like regular fries, but they do have, it's like a sweet cheese kind of powder that goes on them. And I can eat these, but back in the USA, I tried sweet potatoes twice, even sweet potato fries, and I didn't really care for them, but here I like it. And to wash it down, look at the size of this watermelon juice. 20,000. This is like 80 cents, guys. Where can you get this in the USA for 80 cents? Freshly made over here. They literally cut up the fruit, blend it up, put some ice, and that's it. Man, it tastes so good, especially on a hot day. That really hits the spot right there. I get that, or I get the pineapple juice. So, updated budget, 35,000 left, guys. Are we going to make it? If you guys stick around to the end of the video, I think we might be able to have enough to splurge on one more thing. So if you guys stick around to the end of the video, I think we might have a surprise for you. What's up, guys? If you guys can tell back here, night has almost fallen, which only means one thing. We have 35,000 VND to spend, and we need to find dinner. I have the absolute perfect place that is not only good, but will fit our budget on our $5 a day budget right here. You guys probably know this place famously, or infamously known as George Costanza, and I'll show you exactly why we call it George Costanza in 1 second, as long as I don't get hit by any of these vehicles or scooters. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And the reason why we call it George Costanza is their logo looks just like George Costanza. So this is where we're gonna eat our dinner. They have great food and amazingly great price for dinner. And once again, our buddy Dale pops up on us. Now, I told him that we're gonna go here, so we're gonna come over here real quick. I already know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna show you guys 35,000 for this dinner. Xin chào. Can I get this one? And that's it. This is basically sliced beef, rice, and eggs. There we go. Look at how fast that was. There we go. Ah, it looks like he got the same thing. He's a copycat. Come on. So there's my sliced beef, rice, egg, and you do get a soup. So all this right here, guys, is about $1.35. 35,000 VND. That's exactly what we had left. So now we know we can hit the budget of $5 a day. This puts us at exactly break-even point. We have spent $5 total, but here we go. If you guys stick around to the end of this video, I told you guys we would have a bonus treat. I do not like to go over my budget, but I will do something at the end of this video that I think some of you guys will enjoy. So if you guys just stick around a little bit longer, I'll give you guys all the treat. Guys, I don't know if there's a better value in all of Danang than this George Costanza meal. And let me show you guys. You get a fried egg, you get a nice huge portion of rice, and then you get all this sliced beef. Look at this. I mean, there's still more in the bowl, but this is the sliced beef. And like I said, it's like $1.35. This is $1.35. And I'm not a big soup guy, but you do get a complimentary soup. So give me a thumbs up, or at least a subscribe if you guys think this is an awesome deal for what you pay. I don't know any better meal that tastes better, that's cheaper, and that's filling like this meal from Pho Long Hoi, aka George Costanza. So guys, I promised you guys a little bonus, and this is exactly what I'm gonna give you guys. I always keep my promises. There is a cool little coconut ice cream place. I usually like to get this if I'm by myself. It's a coconut ice cream, has a couple of little toppings on it, and it's 10,000. They do serve this coconut ice cream in the coconut bowl. Look at that. That is awesome. That's 30,000. Xin chào. Can I get cone?
No, we don't have cones.
I don't have cones. Okay. I want this, but it's just me. No cones, no cones. You can do this in a cup?
Yes.
In a cup?
Do you want peanut or sticky rice?
I just want this in a...
Only ice cream?
Just like this, but just put this in a cup if you don't have cones, I guess. So here we go. I'm just a little disappointed that they didn't have the cone. I do look forward to a cone, but this is 2 scoops of coconut ice cream. And then you can see this chocolate that they spread on there. It hardens up, kind of like Dairy Queen. And then they give you this little cherry down at the bottom. This is 38 cents exactly. So this is the name of the place right here. And let's try it. I love coconut so much. Coconut sweets are very good. I'm not big on coconut milk, coconut water, but coconut sweets like coconut ice cream, I love a lot. And how can it go wrong at 10,000 or 38 cents for 2 scoops of ice cream and some chocolate sauce? So big thumbs up. So there you have it, guys. We met our goal of spending less than $5 a day on our food budget for the whole entire day. Some people thought it was impossible, but as long as you don't hold it against me that I bought you guys that treat at the end, we went, what, 38 cents over if you want to count the ice cream. But other than that, we met our budget. We got banh, we had banh mi, we had the sweet potato fries, I had a watermelon juice, and then we ate George Costanza, which was the sliced beef, the rice, and the fried egg. And then at the end, we went and got the coconut ice cream. So we got a ton of stuff. And to be honest with you guys, you could spend a lot less than $5 a day here. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't spend $5 or less in Da Nang on food a day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel grow, and our goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So, like I always say, happy travels.